Hi class, this week we will be learning about tobacco smoking and its effects among high school students. High school students are increasingly smoking tobacco, especially male students, for fun. Most of them do it because every one of his or her friends does it. Because the youth don't see tobacco smoking as having fun, they do not look at the dangers of tobacco smoking. Let's watch this video to see how negatively tobacco smoking affects the youth's health. And then in normal lessons we'll be watching this video. Objectives for this course by the end of the course, students will be able to evaluate the factors that impact an individual's health with smoking habits, demonstrate knowledge about the behaviors that contribute to smoking, only harmful to their health, but also to their lives, and be able to make the right choices to stay away from smoking activities. Consists of 30 students, 12 female and 18 male students. And this is a diverse group of students including Hispanic, Caucasian, and African Americans. None of the students have an IEP accommodations, and their learning style and academic abilities vary. The students are mostly visual and verbal learners. I would use Google Slides for lesson presentations, and the students would use either Microsoft Tool, Pages, or any software of their choice to create a brochure. During the lesson, students will be watching 3 different videos on 3 different days to provide more support as students learn the content. They would also read tests, write journal, create a brochure, and create a portfolio for their final assignments. Creating the brochure, the students will be following a rubric to guide them as they create the brochure. Here is the rubric for students to follow. First, they will write a brief introduction of youth tobacco smoking. They will list as many factors as possible that impact an individual's health with smoking habits. They will state some of the behaviors that contribute to smoking. At least they will state 5 primary influences on smoking. They will list at least 5 ways to stay away from tobacco smoking. And finally, they will explain how an individual can help a smoker quit or stay away from smoking. At least they will provide at least 3 ways, which would include at least 2 hotlines or a centers a smoker can seek help. Here is an example of the brochure. Here is an example of the brochure that the students will create. The brochure would have words and graphics to illustrate their learning. The students would collaborate online by submitting their drafted brochures for peer review and to provide 2 feedbacks to their peers. Their feedback must include both positive and corrective constructive feedback to help their peers revise and create a useful brochure. Formative assessment, students will be assessed daily on a checklist for assignment completion, write a daily journal, and a peer review feedback. Feedback would be provided to students for improvements every day as needed. Students would submit their final brochure after improving them with the peer review feedback. They would also create a portfolio to showcase all their work as a summative assessment. And feedback will be provided on an ongoing basis. Here are the references that I used to create the course.